Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wynn's Russia campaign in Civilization 5. This is episode 12, I do believe. And in the last episode, I think we started queuing up a few things to try and take down Sudan. We have a composite bowman over here, and we've also queued up a few more bowmen over here as well. That'll take that'll take 7 turns in order for that to happen. And what about over here in St. Petersburg? We have a Colosseum going. Maybe we should get a catapult? I don't know. Catapult or... Well, we have a warrior over here who can be used to just, run in and take over Sudan when we do manage to take its health down all the way to 0 with archers and ranged attacks. But it might be worthwhile to go for a catapult. You never know, we might actually be able to get a few promotions on the catapult. So we'll just end the turn there. We're still at the top of the leaderboard, and we have an okay lead. I mean, the guy in second place has 300 and... Is that an 8 or a 6? That's an 8. 384 points. We do have... Oh, our trireme. You know what we can do, actually? In order to heal up our trireme, we can buy that tile, and then we can tell the trireme to fortify. And there we go. You can only press that button with boats when you're inside allied territory, or friendly territory, should I say, or when you're actually docked inside a city. Because we only have one city that's coastal right now, they can only dock in St. Petersburg for us. So that's all the way on the other side of the island. And it's also protected by a whole bunch of, bad guys. The barbarians. Yes. I have a tendency to call barbarians either brigands and then bandits. For some reason. I don't know. Sometimes I have respect for them, so I remember their names. Sometimes I have no respect for them, so I don't remember their names. So we also have a crossbowman here and here as well. Now these guys can attack 2 tiles, so I think what I had in mind was put an archer here, an archer here, then warrior, warrior, and archer. This here is flat land, okay? So 1, 2, 3, so 3 archers and 2 other guys. If I put a catapult here, would I be able to attack Sudan? I should be able to because it's 2 tiles away. Hold on, give me a moment, I'll be right back. My apologies about that, I had to go and attend to a few things. So let's just go and end our turn now. So we need 1, 2, 3 archers and 2 warriors, so we have 2 archers here. We have another one queued up here, and is there another one queued up after this? Might be. So just waiting for the turn to finish. They do have pikemen, and they also have a composite bowman as well. Not too much of a hassle, I don't think. Should be able to deal with that quite easily. Now when we do declare the war, we'll also have our city-state allies join us as well, such as Wellington and Efi, but city-states are kind of bad at war. They'll only attack when the enemy is close to them, or say like they have a neighbouring city-state that they're at war with. They'll only do something then. So they're not going to be too helpful in the war. So now we have 1, 2, okay, so let's go into here, let's cancel that, and then add to queue. What should we queue up? We have an additional trade slot, which is quite useful for us. But I don't know if we'll have 3 places to trade for later on. I think I've already gone over my plan for the Grand Temple, which is not to get it yet. We could go for the Circus Maximus. We only have 8 happiness. When we take over Sudan, that'll decrease. So we might want to go for the Circus Maximus. Let's go for the Circus Maximus. Sure. Composite bowman done next turn. Let's queue up the Circus Maximus up here, and then after that go for the Oxford University. Okay, so you guys can go there. And how do I want to approach this? I could have them disembark and then re-embark onto the land over here, invade them from the sea, so it is. And then we'll also have a contingent of men attempt to... Actually, it'll be better to pull this guy back a bit, so that he can attack this pikeman from range. I think that'd be useful. I don't expect them to actually send their men out of their influence, but you never know. Always expect the unexpected, I suppose. Not that him not leaving his influence is unexpected. We should also consider getting a couple of workboats over here. Let's add to queue. Let's go for 2 workboats, so that we can make use of these fish tiles, which are within workable range. And I'm still contemplating placing another city down here. I think that'll be the city of Rostov. We'll be able to get to all of these resources quite easily, but if I put it here, it won't be coastal. Simply because if we make it coastal, then we can't actually reach this iron over here. Although it is actually only 2 iron, but we're Russia, so therefore it'd be 4. This 6 iron over here will become 12, which is very nice. Are there any horses? There's horses on the barbarian wing. So I'll have to try and get to that eventually. It's a shame that we don't have a fully fleshed out wing over here, in fact, because then we can place another city over there. Although we might want to place another city over here because there's, well, more iron, I suppose. There is another thing I need to take into consideration as well, and that is when we start unveiling new strategic resources, which would be, oh, where is it? Industrialization. We'll reveal coal on the map, and then there's also oil and aluminium. Aluminum. Oh, okay, so this place is definitely American. Just so you know, aluminium, as I call it, it's actually spelled differently in Europe than it is in America. So that's why there's a bit of contention about how to properly say it. But again, as with most things of the case, what is the proper way to say anything, really? So we still haven't got a mine up here on this silver yet, so we're going to go and deal with that. And you workers just continue, deforesting this entire area. By the time we place another city down here, we don't need to worry about cutting down these forests for extra production, simply because we'll have enough money saved up to basically buy anything that we need. Any of the buildings, for instance. Now, if these barbarians do try and attack us from St. Petersburg, I don't know if my scout can handle them, which is going to be a pain. So, in that case, I reckon after we've done with St. Petersburg, with the catapult in St. Petersburg, let's go for a pikeman. And let's queue him up to be second, so in 4 more turns we should have a pikeman, is that right? Oh no, 7 more turns, okay. And how are our trade routes going? We have one from Moscow to Sedan, that'll break when we declare war, and one from St. Petersburg to Wellington. We have 3 trade routes available and 2 trade units. So, I could get a sea-based trade route and start trading with Ifi, but as I mentioned before, there is a problem with the whole bandit thing. Sorry, brigand. No, barbarians. Oh my god, see what I mean? Yeah, St. Petersburg to Sedan. We'll get like about 6 gold from that, and we'll exchange some religious pressure as well. We could also just trade between our cities as well, but that doesn't give us money. To be honest, we're not really that, in need of money, but it's always nice to just stockpile money, really. How do I want you guys to invade? You know what, I'll get you guys to invade over here. I'll get them to follow the path of my cursor, have them land about here or something, and then just go and attack them. Now it's a shame that this tile here isn't hills, because if it was hills then I can place my catapult here and definitely attack Sedan. But oh well. Okay, you warriors. Did I say I wanted a warrior here? I think I did. Okay, I'll just keep you guys on alert for now. And then these composite bowmen, you guys can head in. And then during the next turn, I think we'll actually declare the war. It will decrease our money, but I think we'll be okay. Once we clear out all of their units, we should be fine. Although if we declare a war next turn, then it would be kind of difficult to bring our men around the city. We could always hide behind Uluru. No longer the ally of Wellington. Oh well, that doesn't really matter too much. And we have another Great Prophet born. Now, one of the other things we can do with the Great Prophet, I think in the last episode, or one of the previous episodes, we placed down a holy site using the Great Prophet, and there was a special ability that he could do. But this time we are going to choose Enhanced Religion. This will allow us to add some more beliefs. So a second follower belief and an enhancer belief. So let's check for the follower beliefs. 15% faster growth rate for City of Not at War. We're planning on going to war soon, so that would be not good, and our future is going to be pretty much war-based. So that's probably not going to be an effect for the crucial moments in time. Shrines provide +1 happiness in cities with 3 followers. Use faith to purchase cathedrals, which give 1 faith, 1 culture, 1 happiness. Shrines and temples provide 1 food, temples provide 2 culture. I think we should go for asceticism, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that, I've never actually heard the word be said to me verbally or in my presence. So shrines provide +1 happiness in cities with 3 followers. So let's tick that. Honestly, I don't know if we actually have shrines in all of our cities. Normally I don't put them in, but since I've gone religious focused in this campaign, we might do. And then our enhancer belief, we could go for religion spreads to cities 30% further away. I don't know. Plus 20% combat strength near enemy cities that follow this religion. Now I think Sidon is our religion. Are they? They are definitely our religion. So that'd be useful for the moment at least. Prophets are 25% stronger and earn 25% less faith. Religion spreads 25% faster. Religion spreads to friendly city-states at double rate. Will gain 50 faith each time a great person is expended. To be honest, I like the sound of that, but I think the Just War is going to be more useful. I don't know, I'm just thinking when we do find the other continents, the people over there will have different religions, because as we can see there's already Catholicism, Confucianism, Hinduism, and Islam in effect in this game, as well as Eastern Orthodoxy, but that's us. So there's at least 4 other civilizations out there following another religion, and if they're all on the same continent, then there'll be even more following that, so it'll be not as good for us in the late game, and it doesn't really combine too well with our other religious beliefs. You know, I'm just going to go for Just War. Enhance religion, yes. There we go. Now, do we have the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus? Oh, we do, so we just gained 100 gold as well. Which is, well, beneficial, I suppose. So Washington is no longer our ally. We could always... They want me to demand tribute from Ife? Or Ife? I don't know, are they willing to ask for tribute? No, they're not. Currently resilient. Right. Normally in order to demand tribute from a city-state, you need to have military around them. Can we demand tribute from these guys? 0 from military near state. Oh man, these guys don't even know that I'm planning on attacking them. That is kind of comical, in fact. How to deal with these pikemen? Pikemen have... Let's check. Pikeman. Pikemen have 16 combat strength, and they are stronger against mounted units. So what about warriors? Warrior. They have 8. So they have double the combat strength that we do. That is insane. Yeah, we don't have very strong infantry right now. So the best way to deal with these pikemen would probably be to research ironworking and upgrade them into swordsmen. I think once we do that, then we can stand toe-to-toe with the pikemen as well. Now, also because they're funneled into this, like, one hex in order to get to my city, it'd be very difficult for them to attack me on multiple fronts. So that'd be useful. Okay, so you guys just boat over to there. Same with you guys. So you guys are going over to... Oh, it doesn't really matter if you actually just walk through. At least this way we can see the competition that we're up against over here. And let's construct a mine, and after that we're going to want to build a road between our cities. Now what do roads do? Roads provide a city connection, and that allows you to not only move much faster on and much further on roads, but it also gives you a bit of money back. I think it's mainly to compensate for the maintenance of the road tile, because each road tile costs you a certain amount of money per turn. If you manage to connect two cities, then it should be fine. It seems like these guys are busy mobilizing. Oh, we are about to get machinery as well, so maybe we should wait for that. You know what, yeah, let's wait for that. I know I'm just continually postponing this war, but I do think it is within our best interest to do so. Now let's take a look at the terrain that Sidon's on. Road plains, so you guys should go for open territory. And I'll have you guys just, you know, go over to here. Are you embarking? You are embarking. Oh well. Next turn. So the plan? Wait until machinery, and then upgrade our units. I think that sounds great. We do have 4 iron. Crossbowmen do not require iron, and we're not anywhere close to learning... Oh, we are close to learning iron working. Should I wait for iron working? To be honest, I don't know. I really want to take this place, but that's just me getting impatient. I'll just continue to chop down these forests over here, and it seems like we have our trireme ready now. So let's go and set sail over to here. Now recently in my off-camera gameplay, I have been playing as England, in fact. And England, if you don't know what their special ability is, they get +2 to naval movement just right off the bat. That includes like embarked units, so it's amazing. And normally I also rush the Great Lighthouse when playing as England as well, simply for the extra movement and, you know, the other benefits that it consists of. So you guys land up here, and you guys continue to set sail around here. I do apologize that the game seems to be lagging. It is running at 18 frames a second. Wow. I swear my computer was great at one point. Okay, let's go on to alert. And believe me, this game runs at like 80-90 frames per second when I'm not recording, so it might just be because the computer is unoptimized for recording stuff. We're still having a hefty lead on the leaderboard now. We actually pulled away from the person in second place. I don't know why that is so important. Let's see, where are we getting the most from? Oh yeah, because we've reformed our religion. That gives us quite a bit of points as well. So let's have this trireme go down and try and deal with the barbarians, I think. No, let's have him attack Sidon from the coast. It's very unfortunate for Sidon that they are a coastal city. I'm talking about them as if they're no longer in the game, but they still are, in fact. The city will still be called Sidon when we take it over. We can rename it, but to be honest, I don't really know much Russian names for places. I mean, I know Moscow and St. Petersburg and Rostov and things like that.
The press is the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man and improving him as a rational, moral, and social being.
The press is the best instrument for enlightening the mind of man. Really? I know a few people who might want to argue that, and there's also very valid points that the press are doing propaganda and things, although it's not as bad as some of the conspiracy theorists might say. Well, I don't believe they're as bad as the conspiracy theories might say, but I don't know. Maybe this Thomas Jefferson is speaking from a biased viewpoint. So let's click OK. And, oh, that means we have managed to learn machinery. So therefore we can now upgrade our composite bowmen into more potent crossbowmen. Another great thing about playing as England is instead of getting the crossbowmen, I believe they get the longbowmen, which can attack from an extraordinary range. Do not underestimate the range at which crossbowmen can attack you from, it's just insane. So we're going to want to build a road from here, and just go up to Moscow, so I'll have him work on that. And I think we're just about ready to invade. Let's see, they have a trireme over here, and our trading route is still busy. So let's have you guys just wait there, and I will end my turn now. Let me take a quick look at the time. The time is... okay, we still have time. I also need to keep in mind about that editing that I had to do a bit earlier, so I need to take that out of the time. And we are making a pikeman. Yes, I remember why I was making pikeman. I want to send him down to this area to deal with the barbarians. Hey, I said it right this time. Okay, you guys, give you open terrain, and have you guys just march on down to here. Now, we may purchase something with faith. That's probably just a normal missionary. In fact, I'll just show you guys that it's normal. Oh, we can also buy an Inquisitor. We don't need to worry about that. Inquisitors remove other religions from our influence. So now we have pikemen. Okay. I'm going to declare the war. You're angry at me. Declare war. This will break one of our trade routes. There we go. Do that. And I think it actually gets rid of our caravan. Wow, it does get rid of the caravan. So that's kind of unfortunate. So we're going to want to have this guy... Do we want to attack this trireme? Let's see, if we attack the trireme, we won't have any more... we won't have any more movement points after that. So let's just pull back for a bit, because we're in the range of being attacked by Sudan. And let's have these guys just go and attack these guys here. Dudes, attack. You guys as well, go for the attack. Wow, the frame rate. I do apologize for the frame rate again. And we'll have these guys... oh man. Okay, so I'm kind of gonna get flanked here. So this probably isn't a good place for my Russian warrior to be positioned. Although we could have them go and attack these composite bowmen. So let's have them go and attack the composite bowmen. We'll get attacked by them and the city next turn. We might survive, but we're definitely safe from the pikemen for now. So we still have workers down here, yet just keep, you know, deforesting this island. And you guys can go on the defense for now. And there we go, I'll end my turn. Now I am quickly going to turn off some of the background things that are currently running. Okay, that should be a little better. Should be a little bit easier on the frame rate, I suppose. Processing turns for city-states. Let's see what your move is, Sudan. Also, you're actually going to retreat your opponent. Okay, that's fair enough, I suppose. And you're going to attack me. Please don't kill everyone. Okay, great. There are 2 people who survived. That is good. We will now have these guys go and... Oh. Pliny has completed the greatest work of the list of the cities we all like to visit. And it ranks cities by their tourism output. We don't have any tourism. We're not going for a cultural victory, so it doesn't really mean too much to us. Okay, we're going to have this guy go and march on to here. This trireme could go and destroy our warriors, but that's no big deal, I don't think. We'll have our dudes just try and invade now. You guys can land over there, and then you guys can... okay. I'll have you do that, and then you guys just continue to chop down the forest. Now we're going to take damage. We might take some losses. We're already going to lose our warrior, and we're probably going to lose 1 or 2 of these men. To be honest, I don't actually think this is going to be enough for our conquest. You never know, though. He does have 2 means of attacking my people, and I am in open terrain. So this is probably going to deal about half or more than half. Okay, so that dealt less than half, actually. So that's beneficial for me. I'm gonna have these guys. Should I have them pillage? I'll pillage in extreme circumstances. I'll have you guys move to here. Then you guys move up to here. I'll have this thing move up here. And then I'll land these guys into here. Fortunately, they're not going to expect my trireme to damage them. Can I pillage this? Anyway, we do have another social policy to choose. We could go for meteocracy. Let's see, adopting all policies will grant me a free great person of my choice, so I could use that to go for a great general and assist in our attack. We could also go for collective rules. Speeds the training of settlers by 50% in the capital, and free settler appears near the capital. Should I go for that? No, let's go for meteocracy. Unit needs orders. Okay, you guys can just defend yourself. And I think you guys can attack the city. You can. So go for that. Now let's see, do we have any more men that can be used to reinforce? No. I want to see if you guys can spot any bandits over here. Barbarians, my apologies. I'll have these guys land on here and just have them heal up. That should be it for our turn. These pikemen are going to move in and probably going to attack my Russian catapults. If I was Sidon, I would attack the catapult first because that poses more of an immediate threat. It might attack my trireme, mind you. Okay, they're attacking the catapults. So hopefully this doesn't kill the catapult. Okay, the catapult isn't dead yet. So we are going to want to have them retreat, unfortunately. Let's see.
Do not wait to strike till the iron is hot, but make it hot by striking.
That's a good saying. It suggests that you need to be a good blacksmith, you need to put in the effort. We could go for pillaging. This will actually increase our guys' health. And we'll just do this and go and pretty much attempt to destroy these guys up here. These pikemen. It's not really going to work, and Sidon are going to heal back to full. Hopefully we kill them all. Nope, there's 2 more guys left. Unfortunate. Okay, once we're done with the Oxford University, I want to queue up a few more crossbowmen. Are you guys focusing on production? You are focusing on production. Okay. Pikemen, advance. Oh, we have another barbarian trireme down there, or galley down there, just sitting there doing nothing. And we have a workboat. We can use this workboat to go and operate some of these fish. This actually provides quite a lot of food, which is hugely beneficial. Oh, and we can pillage this, in fact. There we go. Plundered 11 from the fishing boat. Nice. I think I'll have the trireme just wait for the meantime. Okay, time to see what Sidon will do. They can go and attack some of my archers with their pikemen, but if they do so, they might kill that unit. They might kill their unit, should I say. Now, I really want Sidon. You don't understand how important Sidon is to me tactically right now. Okay, so you're going to do that, and then you're going to attack my unit. You are leaving it with a few people. That dealt less than half? It did deal less than half. So I think they can survive once more. And we have a great merchant in our city. Now this great merchant, have we used him before? I think we have. I think we used him to improve relations with Wellington down here. The other thing you can do with a great merchant is you can have him go and plant down a... I don't know what it's called. Merchant Guild or something? I don't think it's a Merchant's Guild. I think it's called something else. Anyway, we'll just have our guys go and move in and attack the city. Okay, you guys can pillage the land here and then just attack. We need to keep up the offense on the city as much as possible. Oh, and since we've completed the Oxford University, we can also get a free technology. Let's see, what is the one now that is the most expensive? If we gain the compass, that'll bring us closer to the astronomy. But if we get the acoustics, that will move us into the Renaissance era. Acoustics is required for archaeology, well, architecture, which is then required for archaeology. And biology. Now, I think Russia don't get their unique benefits from all the strategic resources. So let's see where... Okay, uranium is atomic theory. That requires... hold on, let me try and follow the line back. So plastics to radio to electricity to scientific theory, which requires economics and architecture, which requires banking and acoustics, which maybe it'd be best to go for chivalry, I suppose. We can't select anything down here because we haven't researched metal casting, and it would just be a waste of the turns previously to just buy metal casting. So I reckon we should go for the compass.
I find the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what direction we are moving.
You know, that quote reminds me of a astronomical, how to say it, a phenomenon. What it is when we're standing on Earth, we think that we're not moving at all, right? Wrong. Actually, the Earth is moving extraordinarily fast, in fact. It's moving, well, very fast through space. I mean, it's orbiting around the Sun, and the Sun itself is moving around the galaxy, which itself is moving around some, well, possibly moving around some point in the universe. So all that, like, movement netted up means that we're probably moving, like, 1 billion miles an hour or something, I don't know. So, we've researched the compass. That is good for us. Once we've researched metal casting, we'll start with astronomy, and then we can explore the ocean. So we're getting there. I really want to see what other civilizations we have on this map. Now, can you guys attack? You can't attack the city. That's a shame. Okay, we'll have you guys tentatively move forward. Oh, okay. And you guys, just, deforest the island. And let me take a look at the time of this episode. Okay. I think I am just going to do this. This is going to be the final turn of this episode. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully in the next episode we'll have progressed enough with the war in Sudan that we'd take them over. Unless Sudan actually managed to beat us, in which case we'll fall back a little bit. It'll be a minor hindrance. It's not like they're going to purposefully attack us and invade Moscow, causing us to lose. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.